Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today we're going to be talking about Chaos Odin. We're going to ask if you should pull. We're also going to take a look at what he does for you and why he's one of the best Espers and VCs in the game. Let's go ahead and dig in. So Chaos Odin is undisputably probably the best Esper in the game. Very similar to Odin and regular Odin and Bahamut when they've been released. He's going to be neutral. He has incredible base stats. You can see he has attack 100, magic 84, agility 18, dex 81, luck 75. He has poison resistance. When you look at his skill tree, he has hecka evasion, hecka magic resistance. He has increased chance to apply poison for the units that matters. He has these stats where you could even put him on potentially more the merrier. Increase AP, slash attack, man eater, slash attack again. He's just so good as an Esper. Now, when you take a look at his VC, similarly, his VC has incredible stats. HP 438, AP 30, attack 160, spirit 4, agility 3. He's going to come with a buff to water and ice units. That's kind of the theme here. He's going to get Man-Eater plus 10 for water and ice individual unit effect, HP plus 10. He's also going to get attack plus 50% party-wide and HP plus 10% party-wide for ice and water units. He's going to give single hit resistance 10 for party-wide ice and water units. And he's going to get a GL buff on the ice side, which is going to give him unit attack resistance up. And it is going to give for the individual ice unit, and it's going to give ice attack up. So despite all of this, looking at how incredible he is, I'm going to stop you right here and I'm going to say do not pull for him. A couple reasons why. Undoubtedly, amazing VC. The problem that goes on though with Chaos Odin is that he is going to be most likely on a 40k pity. That's how it was on JP. Very similar to how Bahamut was very difficult to acquire when Bahamut came out. Chaos Odin is going to be in a similar boat. And in a world where we have GL exclusives coming out right around the corner, where we also have the Omen VC coming out this week, where we have potentially Persona 5 right around the corner, Velis, we also have Astoria coming out. It just doesn't make sense because Chaos Odin is not limited to pull for him. A great example of this, on the second anniversary stream, I was talking with Umbra about Chaos Odin, and I was talking about, whether or not we should pull for him. And Umbra gave the great example of what happened on JP. He did not pull for Chaos Odin, but a couple of weeks down the road, they had a banner on JP that was like dark, ice, two other elements, water, VC summon. And it was like a 10 UR summon or whatever it was. And it had 10 retries on it. So yes, that's with paid viz, right? But it had 10 retries on it. And he was able to just, for 2k paid viz, actually get Chaos Odin that way. And when you have a banner like that come around, the chance to get Chaos Odin on that is so much better than pulling him on his standard banner. He's going to be a standard pool VC and Esper. Yes, you could pull him right now. You could spend all of your Visior. You could, dive head first and try to be, the first person to have Chaos Odin. And there's a lot of people who may do that. There's a lot of people in top guilds who are probably like, well, we need the evasion, right? Because it's all about having the evasion when you're playing at that level. It's all about having, the right Esper on, the right VCs on. So there's probably going to be people who are potentially pulling for this VC right away. And I'm not going to fault you guys for that because he is very powerful and he's a very powerful Esper. However, for the layman out here, for the free to play, for the players who have limited paid Visior and are still trying to max out the Final Fantasy VI units, there's nothing I could say right now to try and max out Chaos Odin. Like, there's nothing I can say that would justify trying to pull for him. You're probably going to be spending 10k on Omen VC anyway. If there is a 10k step up for Chaos Odin, which I think there will not be, if there is, definitely pull on it. Like, hands down, definitely pull on it if there is a 10k step up. However, I don't think there will be. I don't think that's going to happen. And I think a lot of people are going to fall for the trap of pulling for Chaos Odin. They're going to dump all of their Visior on Chaos Odin. And the next thing you know, they're going to be having like Persona 5 coming out. They're going to be having like Esper coming out, right? They're going to have something going on where they are, you know, in a situation, right, where they're going to be out of Viz and they're going to need Viz. So there just doesn't seem to be any justification, I feel like, right now, if you are, you know, not a top tier competitive player, to pull for Chaos Odin. That's pretty much all I wanted to say to you guys. We'll probably do a separate video on the Omen VC, but that's just my quick TLDR. Shout out to Umbra for giving us this information at the 2nd anniversary. I think if we didn't have this information, we probably would change what we're thinking about, right? We would probably be like, no, yeah, I probably should pull for Chaos Odin, right? Very similar to how a lot of people pulled for Bahamut. But right now, no, skip it. Hold fast and wait until we get potentially a GL exclusive in the coming weeks. So thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Please leave a comment with what you think down below, and have a great rest of your day.